Okay, it is raining. It just started to rain. My transport business isn't going so well. There we go. I recovered from that pretty well. I'm on my way to the dairy to transport items. Transport items. It doesn't say what the items are. It just says transport items from dairy to dam. Interesting. I wonder what that could be all about. It started raining today for the first time on day 7. Finally got some rain. I knew it was going to be a dry beginning of the spring all the way through mid-spring. No rain. So that is going to affect my yield overall. All my crops have germinated, but yet I know their yield is just not going to be as great. They just did not get rain in time. That's how it goes. But it did start raining today at noon, and now it has started raining today again, as you saw at the beginning of this video, was when it started raining again. So that's kind of neat. Hello, train. I'm going to expand it to the large map. My destination is that yellow dot. That is where the items are. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. This is my second mission for my business, my side business. I don't ask questions, I just deliver items and deliver them from point A to point B. I do not inspect the items, nor do I care to look what's inside. The more I don't know, the better. I'm just here to get paid to do what is required, and that is take items from point A to point B successfully and within a reasonable amount of time. Here we are. Now let's take a look at what we got here as far as the cargo. First I want to get this set up. This looks like a good spot right there. We're going to take a look at these items, so-called items from a dairy. Like the contract said, this is the dairy station. Suitcases. Whole bunch of suitcases. Makes you wonder what's in there. What's this for? Why would they be suitcases, you know? But like I say, I don't ask questions. Money! Excuse me. I have to tend to my cough there. My coffee I was drinking went down the wrong pipe. Money! Cough. Coffee, great coffee. Nothing like a good cup of hot, delicious coffee. That's going to start the day. So I'm going to move this to about right there. That's better. Now that I look at it, that was just a better spot. It's going to make it a little more smooth. Let's check out my skills. We'll turn the lights on. Do it from up here. See how I do. Line her up just right. A little bit too much. A little too much there. There it is, there it is. Now, I don't want to scrape the pallet edges on the building there. That would be unprofessional of me. And ruin my reputation, my business. I want to be a 5-star delivery service. And I'm sure there's people watching me from outside those windows. From inside those windows looking out. Oh, cool, we got a little place where you might want to hang out and have a few beers, you know, on your break. I have no idea what I'm talking about. You know, if you worked there, if I was to work here, why would I be having beers on the job? I don't know. That's probably not a good idea. Working at a dairy farm. Not a good idea at all. But if I was to say, hey, you know, it's break time, I've got all my work done for the day, I'm only here because I'm supposed to be here, why don't I just go up on the roof and have a couple beers? Am I right? Because sometimes, you know, you have to stay at work even though all your work is done. You could try to find work to do, I suppose. You could do the janitor's job, but then what's the janitor going to do? Got to leave the janitor some work to do so that it justifies his job. Just because you have some free time doesn't mean you should start washing toilets and, you know, doing the trash, mopping the floors. You know, even though you want to, I know it's the highlight of your day when you're done working. Who am I talking to? I think I'm talking to myself. Unless there is a viewer watching this, then just go along with it and imagine me on a comic stage and I'm doing stand-up. Now that would be the proper place to talk like that. You don't just walk into a grocery store and just start trying to be funny, or your doctor's office, start, you know, say, hey everybody, I know you're waiting, but I thought I'd do a stand-up routine right here and practice my trade. No. There's a time and place for it. And maybe this video is a time and place for that, because you are here to watch entertainment value, and that's what I'm here to provide. Yes. So I'm doing quite well, talking and driving at the same time. Taking these items, so-called items, wink wink, of suitcases from a dairy of all places. Hey, like I say, I don't ask questions. I just make sure that everything gets there safely and without being damaged. This one's giving me a little of an issue. May have to do a close-up on that one. Yeah. Sometimes these pallets are not in the best condition and they get stuck on the forks. Oh, there's one reason why. My tractor was up in the air. That's why. It takes a little finesse. Gotta give it some patience. Looks like this pallet got some rough edges on it. There we are. Not bad at all. Whoa, don't want to hit that car. Who's ever in charge of those suitcases probably owns that car. I don't want to be hitting that with my tractor. And that all decides whether or not they want to call me back to do more future contract work. So I got to do really good here. I can't be dropping stuff in front of the client. You know, they probably got security cameras right on me. They can see everything I'm doing. So far, I'm pretty sure they're saying, yeah, this guy's all right. He checks out. Well, I agree. You got to have confidence in your work. Otherwise, you won't stay in business long. Well, we got another pallet here giving me some trouble. Very nice. Strap them back into place. There we are. There we are. And of course I've got to get my trusted. And the client's like, what's he gonna do with that? Hey, don't worry, you worry about that. That's for me to know and you to find out. No, I'm just kidding. That's for me to know and me to know. No, of course, it's an item that you need, just in case you need it. How's that for an explanation? Back with the map. Now I'm heading to the dam. D-A-M, I believe is how it's spelled. I'm going to take a left here, heading toward the red dot. Nice rain. I'm glad it's raining again. My crops really needed it. 32 miles per hour top speed. Not bad. Let's get a close-up. Got a pretty successful business here, if I do say so myself. I think I will continue. Let me think. Where should I go? Should I turn? We'll continue on this road. Wait a minute. No, I do need to turn right. Let's back this up. In which case, yes, it would be right. Narrow bridge. That's not so narrow. Looks like the engineers did a pretty good job. Heading to the destination. Whoops. Looks like I need to put some silicone spray on that clamp. I'll have to do that when I get back to the shop. On the road again with my transportation business, delivering goods and services. Who knows what's in those suitcases? Oh yeah, it makes me wonder why a dairy farm would have suitcases to transport. What do you think's in those suitcases? Only the imagination can tell, unless we open them. But that's not good, because that goes against my code as a delivery person driver. The client's anonymity must be protected. On the road again. Alright, we are almost at our destination. I can switch now to the mini-map. We're going to do an illegal turn here. Or maybe it's not so illegal. I don't see any sign that says I can't do this. Destination. Now, I don't want to do what I did before and use my stick. My log stick. Log. The way I did before at that cement site. No, this is going to require a little more finesse because there's suitcases involved. Which makes absolutely... Hey, like I say, I don't ask questions. This I'm not going to use. Only in case of an emergency, which I can't see what that would be. But we'll do these one by one in a professional manner. These people obviously have money. Yeah, they sure do. Here we are, looking good. Ooh, it's right on the edge of them forks. Keep my fingers crossed I don't drop them in front of the client. This is the most important part. This is client number 2. I have 2 clients. I have client A and client B. That's all I need to know. I don't want to know any more details. The more I know, the worse it could be for me in the future. For my character in FS19. There we go, there we go. Looking good. That went smooth. Now, I I did make a mistake. I need to leave these strapped in case any bumping goes awry and accidentally knock them all off. That would make me really look bad. And then I would get a 1-star review. Nope. I can't afford that. My business is pretty much the lifeblood of my farm. My side business for a little extra money because, like I say, I don't want to do those fertilizer missions. For one thing, because I've already done hundreds of them, probably maybe 1,000 of them, maybe more. I can't tell. They're good money, but they're so monotonous, and after a while you're thinking to yourself, is this a farming simulator or a fertilizer simulator? So I quit doing them. They made the game a little bit too much. All you're doing is chasing fertilizers contracts. Not fun, especially when there's so many. And especially when it doesn't make sense anymore. Because I play with precision farming added on to my game experience, there's only one fertilization now that is appropriate. 2, oh, I hope the client didn't see that. But at least it's my only mistake. They're probably thinking, yeah, that's okay. He only did it once so far. Probably that's going to be it for one mistake. Can you really blame the guy or give him any faults? I mean, he's only human. Even the pros can make one mistake. Am I making excuses for myself? Well, that's wait to be seen, because I don't want to mess this up. My karma is going... What's wrong with my karma? Not looking... There we go. Karma crisis averted. Alright, I'm going to pick this up again. But this time, that's when the log comes into play. My trusty, friendly log. It's a must when you're doing these transport missions, is to have a log, like I've got there. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Very good. Let's get this. Uh-oh, I'm dragging the suitcases on the ground. Not good. Not good at all. I gotta hurry up and make this mission finalized quickly. I don't want to look like an idiot. Okay, 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 let's do this. Let's do this. Very good, very good. Now, should I slide those into place with this log? Yeah. The pallets are not what's the important cargo. It's all about getting it done quickly and without... It doesn't make sense to pick it up with the forks again. Let's get that in there. Now, I should have a prompt that says everything's done. Let's check. It says 75% complete. That does happen. You just have to maneuver them around, and you can see how using a log is much better than if I just had my Hilo forks to do this same thing. You just got to kind of move them around a little bit. Some of these checkpoints here, not checkpoint, but delivery points can be a little touchy. I don't understand why it doesn't like this. 75%. Hope I didn't damage any of the cargo. Wonder what the problem is. You just got to push them around a little bit, see what happens. Interesting. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. But never give up. Let's check it out. Let's see what we can come up with here. So the log wasn't working. Oh, it must be that little spot right there. See where it's not quite in the square? That one pallet there. So I'm going to maneuver my tractor, get that lined up just right. damage these trash containers. Nope, that didn't do it. I am perplexed. The only other option is to restart the game, which I do not want to do. Not in the middle of a recording. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. One more try. What is this? What is the deal here? It must be that little spot right there. Wouldn't that be crazy if it was? I'm getting ahead of myself here. Whoops. It's definitely got to be this little thing down here. If I can just get this squished over just a little bit. Now everything is perfectly inside. I don't understand why this is happening. How silly. %. Okay, let's slide this one. Now it says 50%. I'm going to find out which one is the culprit. Then slide this one in. Now it says 75. All right. Maybe that was the step. Maybe it was to just start from scratch. This should hopefully make it work. This last one is giving me trouble. Just doesn't want to get in there. Transport finished. Okay, so that's how you fix that glitch. If you have all 4 of them in there and they're just not quite working, all you got to do is remove them and put them back in again, which doesn't sound fun, but if you have a log like this, it makes it okay. It's not so bad. All right, so obviously they don't want to come out and grab their suitcases with me standing here. Transport completed. Oh yes, and they did. They were so fast, I did not even see it happen. Obviously, it was important merchandise. Whatever it was. Money, cough. Everybody have a great day. I appreciate you watching episode 3 of this new series that has included precision farming, seasons, and the U.S. Midwest Geo on the Ravenport map. On start from scratch. On 9 days per season, normal economy, etc. Have a great day.